Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I'm running some L4 missions in the Paladin. Today I'm going to be running the mission called Rogue Drone Harassment. So a little bit of a story behind this mission is that the scope then is the corp I'm running these missions for, as you can see here in the top right. And they've got a mining division, so they've got a bunch of like a group of their corporation that focuses on mining. And the thing is, the mining division's haulers have been actually harassed by the rogue drones. The rogue drones are these kind of AI drones that have gone rogue. So like they've started to think independently. So they've not been listening to us. So like you can see, I've got some Hornets here. These are drones, but they're loyal drones. The rogue drones, however, think by themselves. They do not obey their capitaliers, so they do often cause a lot of havoc for the people of New Eden. So what's happened here is that there have been rogue drones attacking the Scope's mining division haulers, so the people who transport stuff. And it started off with like very small attacks. So it was not like not really much to think about, but now it's actually becoming a significant threat. And the thing is, the miners in the mining division are threatening the Scope that they're going to go on a strike. So that's why I need to go here and take care of this threat, the rogue drone harassment, because there's a bunch of rogue drones here. And I'm using the Paladin, of course, the beloved Paladin, this epic marauder, very, very OP, or not OP, but it's very powerful, and it's really going to make sure that this threat is purged from the system of Ebases. So the mining division of the Scope in Ebases has been having the problems here. And this is a very fitting ship to use in this mission, because rogue drones, at least in this L4 mission, have very low how do you say, EM and thermal resistance. This is very good because I do a lot of the EM and thermal damage, so we'll be killing them very quickly. And as far as I understand here, it's basically we're just going to warp on top of these guys, and we're just going to have to just kill everything, obliterate everything, so that the haulers are not harassed anymore. An interesting thing actually is that rogue drones often are known to drop, at least in missions, these elite drone AIs that can sell for a pretty penny. So each one of those can give like, I think it's maybe, it used to go for 8 million or 5 million, but now I think it's gone a bit less for 3 million, but that's still something. And the thing is, these rogue drones for some reason do not drop them. It's just the way it is. There are different types of rogue drones. I'm going to switch to the Scorch now just to do a bit of extra damage, because that thing is pretty far away. And I could MJD, use this close range ammo, but honestly I don't think it's worth the time. Probably it's just, I'm just going to kill this thing here. Unless we're going to spawn in more. Okay, yeah, there's spawning in more. Let's activate the siege module then. Okay. Now we're just going to lock up all this other stuff, all this other crap. These filthy people, they've been harassing the mining post here. You can see the mining post of the Scope that's being harassed by these rogue drones. Very annoying it must be for them. Ooh, there's a bunch of these guys spawning in now. A whole lot of these. I'm gonna actually unlock these guys and go for the frigates, because I think the frigates are gonna be hard to kill with my they're gonna be hard to kill with my massive pulse beam lasers. Oh, that went down really fast, one shot. So I'll just shoot the frigates with my drone, so that I could actually apply the damage well, because then I'll actually be able to kill them. These guys are going down really fast. So now I'll switch to Scorch. Actually, it's they're in Scorch, not Scorch. I mean Conflag range, because my Conflag range is like about 31 kilometers, I think, with the siege mode active. Yeah. Oh, did you see that one tap right there? One tap. Or almost one tap. Yeah, okay. Let's go for these rogue drones. I have to be a bit careful now, because I know that from the Abyss that the rogue drones, they do not like other drones. I think they've got a carnivorous kind of mentality, that they do not like other kind of drones. I've got a bit too many of those frigates locked up right there. Okay, there's an elite drone. Maybe that thing has an elite drone AI, because it says elite drone parasite. Okay, let's unlock this and go for this one over here. Yeah, we're taking hardly any damage at all. A really good thing about they're doing a lot of they're doing a bit of mixed resistances. I think that's the nature of the rogue drones. They deal mostly all resistances, but I can't lock this thing actually. But the thing is, they have mostly low EM and thermals, as you can see here. Where is that? I can't tell. The models are so obscure of these rogue drones. It's hard for me to tell which is a standard frigate and which is a battle cruiser or bigger ship. Let's just destroy all these. I'm actually going to deactivate siege and just see if I can grab that that rogue drone parasite wreck. I'm wondering how I'm going to do this. Maybe I just launch my MTU. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just going to grab in everything else, because everything else but this elite drone parasite wreck is in range of my tractor beam. So what I can do is I can pull in all these really close wrecks. Then I'll be able to make so that basically the MTU goes for that battleship wreck that maybe has the elite drone AI I was talking about. I don't think it has the elite drone AI, but maybe it does. Okay, let's see now. Throw my acolytes on the Raider Alpha right here. Okay, unlock these. They're in range. Got some of these guys here. I think maybe I should go for the tracking speed script, since all these guys, yeah, these guys are really close. So go for the tracking speed script to, because I think we're missing a bit of shots here. We're not doing full damage. We're doing mostly grazing shots. Shoot the devilish algae, silverfish algae. Pull this in. Yeah, I'm sorry that this is you'll notice that there's a lot of times I'm not pulling in something when I should be pulling in something. It's just so many things to keep an eye on, because I don't want my drones to get destroyed, because rogue drones can very quickly annihilate your drones, and then I'm also trying to keep an eye on actually doing damage to the bigger ships. This is the nature of Marauders if you're going to multi-manage or multitask a lot of things at the same time. Let's bring this in. There we go, dead. One cycle, and then I have to always keep my armor, because I'm not cap stable with my armor repair, so that's why I cycle it. Oh, that guy got wrecked. One shot. Unlock these, they're already now in range. Let's pull these guys in. Shoot this one, pull this in, unlock this, lock these two in. Okay, and start shooting this. There's so many buttons to press, just so much. Got a few people here, local miners, player minus adventure. Can you please start pulling in the elite drone parasite wreck? I want to see if it is the it is actually got the elite drone AI, because that goes for, you know, quite a bit of risk. It's good to have that little bit of extra risk right there. Okay, we don't need to pull them in. Pull this one in. I think that should be... Okay, there's one over here. Stop locking these up. Lock this up. Unlock this. Keep having the drones go crazy. And actually, I'll start shooting my beam lasers on the... or pulse lasers on the Devastator over here. That's at 24 kilometers, because I just can't hit anything at this range. Okay. Wreck to one shot right there. Just very easy. Just new wrecks are being spawned actually really quickly, so I think that's also why it's the mobile tractor unit is not able to keep up really. I think this will be the last thing. We have the drones. Start shooting with the pulse lasers. Let's stop actually. See if we've pulled in anything interesting from the mobile tractor unit. Nope, these guys basically have nothing in them apart from that drone parasite over there. Okay. Now we're missing basically everything. Yes, now it's finally pulling it in. Yay. And actually we can pull in, we can actually just, because our mobile, the tractor beams are actually faster than the mobile tractor unit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in this. There we go. Start pulling it in now. Then we're going to go a bit faster. See that? 1.2k a second rather than 1k a second. Just the little tiny efficiencies you can do in EVE Online. And something I actually should have been doing if I wanted to be mega efficient was to actually salvage these guys. At the same time, I've got a salvager here, but I didn't keep an eye on that. There's a lot of things to do. You have to pull stuff in, shoot stuff, manage drones. There's And honestly, the amount you get from salvaging is not particularly that amazing. There we go, yeah, Elite Drone AI. Okay, now it's gone down in price, only 1.8 mil now. So it did actually drop a Elite Drone AI, and that's pretty cool. And it made sense because it said Elite Drone Parasite. But a lot of these other drones didn't drop anything. And that's how, because I've done this mission. So there's a similar incident that had happened before, and I've done this mission before, and I remember that this mission did not give particularly large amounts of Elite Drone AI. There are other missions that give a lot more. So this one I think is the one that doesn't. Or I remember this one being the one that doesn't give a lot of Elite Drone AI, and I thought it didn't give anything, but you see they've got at least one. So that's good. You have to kill everything here. Just purge everything out with the drones. Go for the cruisers, I think. That's a good idea. Just a bit of application bonuses. What's our range? 22 kilometers. Okay, we're in range. Good, good, good. Got a smashing shot right there, just destroying these drones. Absolutely annihilating these drones. Boom. Destroyed. Okay, go for this one. We don't need to have our armor repair active. It won't really. When I say I'm not cap stable, that just means that I can't indefinitely have it on. But I actually can have the armor power on for a long time, because the bonus of the Paladin is there has a capacitor bonus, but capacity bonus to capacitor capacity. I love capacitors right there, and it makes it so basically it doesn't recharge particularly fast, but it will be very large, so it will take a long time for it to finish. So if we I'm just going to shoot this, and I'll show you in the fitting simulator. That if we go here and we just stop here, we have the armor repair on, we turn off the MWD like we've got now, go on for 7 minutes with everything active. We deactivate these tractor beams, we go even longer, almost 8 minutes. 4k damage just like that. These Alvis controllers are pretty powerful. In general, Dominic's hulls tend to be pretty powerful. They're just, or not powerful, but very tanky. They've got big structure, big armor points. Everything is pretty tanky with these guys. Oh, that guy went down really fast. Is there nothing more? Yep, there we go. Mission complete. Mission complete. So now, hopefully, the miners will not go on strike, and they're going to be working happily for the scope. Okay, let's go in here into Heora, go back here and reclaim the mission. It was a pretty simple mission right there. I would have hoped to be a bit more loot, but unfortunately there was not much loot there. There was only that one Elite Drone AI. I mean, that was something, but usually I'm used to them dropping something. I've noticed that in a lot of missions you get these like people who drop like just normal items like MWDs with guns and all that kind of stuff, and that is actually a good portion of this you can get when you're using a Paladin Marauder, because then you'll be able to pull stuff in with the tractor beams that are bonused. But the thing is, in like if in this mission for some reason there's some NPCs I noticed that they just don't drop anything. They just don't drop anything at all, and that's what we had a lot of the cases. You'd think that if it was like just unlucky, then some of them would drop, some of them wouldn't drop, but it was just straight up none of them except that Elite Drone Parasite were dropping stuff. It seems like this is just one of those missions where it's not particularly good for the Paladin, but it was a pretty quick mission though, so it went pretty quick, and it'll also get a bit of loyalty points and a bit ISK, and also from the bounties I'll get some ISK as well. That's pretty nice. Let's go to the Scope Publisher. The Scope is a pretty powerful news organization that has its own military, or private military, which is me, who is doing their missions to keep their news coming. The Scope Publisher, like imagine if something like Fox News or CNN had their own military division like the Scope. That would be pretty funny. Dockety dock 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 dockety dock 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 dock. Okay, Chalenet Plarovon. Let me see if this is French. It would be that Chalenet Plarovon, something like that. Okay, complete mission. There we go. Rogue drone harassment done. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.